Well, let's bring in Sky's technology correspondent, Rowland Manthorpe. Hello, Rowland. It's great to see the crew there, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're happy, they're well, they seem to be relaxed despite a few little complications along the way. Talk us through what is happening now, that we are in the phase of translunar injection.
Well, we've just had it.
Yes.
The translunar injection is when they leave Earth orbit and just get a little push to go on the long, cold, dark journey to the moon. And I mean, well, you heard Thomas say 250,000 miles away.
Yeah.
The International Space Station, I think, is about 200 miles away. And that's a big difference, isn't it? It really is a long way.
It's funny because most people don't realise that. We think that the moon is very close. So you were saying you were explaining it to your young son.
Yeah, to my son, because it looks like it's just there, doesn't it? It looks like it's small and not too far away, but it's enormous. I think about a third the size of the Earth and very, very far away.
Yeah, it's all relative, isn't it? Now, this is part of a several-stage mission, isn't it?
Yep.
Artemis II. So just explain to us what Artemis II is really paving the way for.
Well, so Artemis I was uncrewed and seeing if they could get that far. Artemis II is paving the way for a lunar base on the moon. I think the plan is that with Artemis IV, they will eventually drop down on the south pole of the moon, somewhere that astronauts have never been before, and stay for a week.
And why is it that they want to go there? Because that's where water is?
Exactly.
Right.
And it's not just water, there's hydrogen and oxygen. And once you've got those two things, which are, of course, part of H2O, water, then you can start to create things out of that. And potentially the idea is to build a lunar base. I think... I don't want to be the voice of scepticism here because there's so much enthusiasm about this.
It feels to you that that's a long way off?
I do think so. It's just very, very, very hard, this stuff. And I'm still... Because I guess bigger picture, looking back, you know, why
has it taken 50 years
exactly
to do this again?
Exactly, and we got there once before. Why weren't we able to make it stick and go there regularly? I think we have a lot more technology now, but you can see with this mission, it is still very, very, very difficult. But anyway, that's the aim, and it's incredibly exciting.
Why is it the aim? I mean, why do we want to see if we can, you know, set up habitation on the moon? Is this really... I mean, 50 years ago, it was the space race with the USSR, as it was at the time. Is this now all about competition with China, or is there something meaningfully scientific about this? I
think the answer to all those questions is yes.
OK.
I guess, well, part of the reason
they can all be true.
Yes, it's because we can.
Okay.
That's, you know, it just, people want to do it. It's a dream. Yes, the science is incredibly important. We're finding out things about the moon that we really didn't know before. But yeah, the space race is real. I feel like everyone is kind of willing this to be the United Nations of Earth sailing up into space. But the truth is, there's an incredibly tense space race going on behind the scenes, not only between the US and China, but also between governments and private companies. And I am afraid to say that I think it is almost inevitable that we will bring our messy politics with us as we go to the moon.
It wouldn't be geopolitics, it would be lunar politics,
yes,
wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think they're bound to come too. For instance, you know, what do people think about private bases on the moon? Yeah, who really owns the moon? These are very tense questions which I think are going to be confronted. And our record of dealing with these things in a peaceful, amicable way is mixed, let's say.
Yeah, indeed. Again, there's so much more I want to ask you, but I'm being told that I need to move on. I am sorry.